the earthquake that changed the history of Europe. Imagine a calm and sunny morning. People are walking through the narrow streets, vendors are setting up their stalls, and children are playing in the squares. Suddenly, the ground begins to shake violently. Buildings collapse in seconds, cries of fear and the deafening sound of destruction fill the air. This isn't a scene from a movie, it actually happened, and it changed Europe forever. We are talking about the Great Lisbon earthquake of 1755, one of the most devastating natural disasters in European history. On the morning of November 1st, 1755, at approximately 9:40 am, a massive earthquake estimated at a magnitude of 8.5 to 9 struck Lisbon, the capital of Portugal. It lasted between 6 and 9 minutes and was so powerful that it was felt as far away as Finland and North Africa. But the horror didn't end there. Just minutes after the shaking stopped, people rushed into the ocean squares and the port seeking refuge. That's when an enormous tsunami hit the coast. Massive waves up to 20 meters high swept through the city and surrounding areas. And as if that wasn't enough, fires broke out and burned for days, destroying everything left standing. The consequences were catastrophic. Tens of thousands of people died, some sources estimate over 60,000, and the city was left in ruins. But this disaster had effects far beyond the borders of Portugal. First, it shook the foundations of European philosophy and theology. How could such tragedy strike on All Saints' Day, a holy day when churches were full? Why would the just God allow so many innocent people to die in places of worship while brothels and taverns remained standing? This question triggered deep reflection among the great thinkers of the time. Voltaire, in particular, was profoundly marked by the event. In his famous work, Candide, he criticized the optimistic idea that all is for the best in the best of all possible worlds. The earthquake, for many, proved the absurdity of blind optimism. Secondly, the disaster revolutionized science. It marked the birth of modern seismology. For the first time, data was collected systematically. The direction of the waves, the time of day, how long the tremors lasted, and what kind of destruction occurred. The Marquis of Pombal, Portugal's Prime Minister, ordered detailed surveys and implemented strict rebuilding regulations. Lisbon became one of the first cities with anti-seismic architecture. Third, the earthquake changed how governments respond to crises. Instead of turning to the church, Portugal turned to science, leadership, and order. The reconstruction of Lisbon was an enormous project that redefined urban planning in Europe. So what did the Great Lisbon earthquake teach us? That even the strongest empires can fall in minutes, that nature doesn't care about borders or beliefs, and that out of ruins, reason, science, and reform can rise. It was not just an earthquake, it was a turning point. Endless knowledge. No illusions, just impact.